Hi, I'm new here. Welcome to my Pokemon channel. Today I'm going to open up something that I haven't opened up before. A Black Bolt and White Flare Victini illustration collection. So the box says, borrow a mythical Pokemon's power. The mythical Pokemon Victini is said to create infinite energy that it can share with its friends. And now you can team up with it in your own Pokemon TCG decks. In this collection, you get an illustration rare style foil promo card and a premium parallel foil card featuring Victini, along with an oversized card for display. You'll find even more Pokemon from the Unova region inside the included booster packs from the special Scarlet and Violet Black Bolt and Scarlet and Violet White Flare expansions. So this should have 2 Black Bolt packs, 2 White Flare packs, and the awesome promos. Unlike the Black Bolt binder from a few weeks ago, this did not come from Amazon. I don't feel any tape, so I'm going to assume that this is not resealed. So let's open this up and see what we get. Here is the code card for the box. The Victini Pokeball Reverse Holo. Victini is a victory Pokemon. This Pokemon brings victory. It is said that trainers with Victini always win, regardless of the type of encounter. And the illustration rare Black Star promo. Very nice, very cool. And the coolest jumbo card, kind of off center actually, surprisingly. What a good boy. And 4 packs, 2 White Flare, 2 Black Bolt. So let's start with the White Flare. The packs say, explore a region of harmony and truth, reunite with the Pokemon of Unova, and rise to the top as a trainer in a land of unity and legends. Evolve first partners Tepig and Oshawott all the way to Emboar and Samurott, and discover the undeniable power of truth with the region's legendary and mythical Pokemon, including Reshiram EX and Keldeo EX. As you fill out your Pokédex, keep an eye out for special illustrations of each Pokemon and parallel cards with the Pokeball patterns. Code card. A hollow fighting energy. So this could potentially be a God pack.
I don't think so, Tim.
Nope.
No.
Joltik, an attaching Pokemon. Joltik that live in cities have learned a technique for sucking electricity from the outlets in houses. Pharaoh Seed, a Thorn Seed Pokemon. When threatened, it attacks by shooting a barrage of spikes, which gives it a chance to escape by rolling away. Yamask, a Spirit Pokemon. Each of them carries a mask that used to be its face when it was human. Sometimes they look at it and cry. Dino, an irate Pokemon. It tends to bite everything, and it's not a picky eater. Approaching it carelessly is dangerous. Arkin evolves from Antique Plume Fossil, a first bird Pokemon. Said to be an ancestor of bird Pokemon, they were unable to fly and moved about by hopping from one branch to another. Swoobat evolves from Woobat, a courting Pokemon. It emits sound waves of various frequencies from its nose, including some powerful enough to destroy rocks. Grafty evolves from Scraggy, a hoodlum Pokemon. Groups of them beat up anything that enters their territory. Each can spit acidic liquid from its mouth.
Wow.
A Blitzel Pokeball Reverse Hollow. An electrified Pokemon. Its mane shines when it discharges electricity. They use their flashing manes to communicate with one another. Hello. Lillipup, a puppy Pokemon. That's Sao Art. Reverse Hollow. It faces strong opponents with great courage, but when at a disadvantage in a fight, this intelligent Pokemon flees. And Virizion, a grassland Pokemon. Hologram. This Pokemon fought humans in order to protect its friends. Legends about it continue to be passed down. Leavey time, Leavey time, Leavey time. Next, another White Flare. Go guard. A hollow Darkness Energy. So is this a God Pack?
Not bloody likely!
Nope.
Nope.
The Waddle, a sewing Pokemon. Leavanny dress it in clothes they made for it when it hatched. It hides its head in its hood while it is sleeping. Vanillite, a fresh snow Pokemon. The temperature of their breath is minus 58 degrees Fahrenheit. They create snow crystals and make snow fall in the areas around them. Purloin, a devious Pokemon. They steal from people for fun, but their victims can't help but forgive them. Their deceptively cute act is perfect. Lillipup, a puppy Pokemon. Sigilif, an avianoid Pokemon. They never vary the route they fly because their memories of guarding an ancient city remain steadfast. Liepard evolves from Purloin, a cruel Pokemon. These Pokemon vanish and appear unexpectedly. Many trainers are drawn to their beautiful form and fur. Durant, an Iron Ant Pokemon. Yuka Mori art. They attack in groups, covering themselves in steel armor to protect themselves from Heatmore.
Wow.
Deerling, a seasoned Pokemon. Pokeball Reverse Hollow. Hello. The color and scent of their fur changes to match the mountain grass. When they sense hostility, they hide in the grass. And a Vullaby, a diapered Pokemon. Reverse Hollow. Its wings are too tiny to allow it to fly. As the time approaches for it to evolve, it discards the bones it was wearing. And Terrakion, a cavern Pokemon. Hologram. This Pokemon came to the defense of Pokemon that had lost their homes in a war among humans. Moving on to Black Bolt. The packs say, explore a region of harmony and ideals, reunite with the Pokemon of Runova, and rise to the top as a trainer in a land of unity and legends, evolve first partner Snivy all the way to Superior EX, and discover the inspiring power of ideals with the region's legendary and mythical Pokemon, including Zekrom EX and Meloetta EX. As you fill out your Pokédex, keep an eye out for special illustrations of each Pokémon and parallel cards with Pokéball patterns. Go card. Fighting Energy, non-holo, so definitely not a God pack.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Duosion evolves from Solosis, a mitosis Pokemon. Since they have two divided brains, at times they suddenly try to take two different actions at once. Antique Cover Fossil evolves into Tortuga, a trainer item. Gurdur evolves from a Timber, a muscular Pokemon. This Pokemon is so muscular and strongly built that even a group of wrestlers could not make it budge an inch. Servine evolves from Snivy, a grass snake Pokemon. It moves along the ground as if sliding. Its swift movements befuddle its foes, and it then attacks with a Vine Whip. Crocodile evolves from Krokorok, an intimidation Pokemon. They never allow prey to escape. Their jaws are so powerful, they can crush the body of an automobile. Electros evolves from Electric, an Elefish Pokemon. Jerky art. They crawl out of the ocean using their arms. They will attack prey on shore and immediately drag it into the ocean. Beheeyem evolves from Elgyem, a cerebral Pokemon. It can manipulate an opponent's memory. Apparently, it communicates by flashing its 3 different colored fingers. Crustle evolves from Dwebble, a stone home Pokemon, reverse holo. That's Tetsu Kayama art. Competing for territory, Crustle fight viciously. The one whose boulder is broken is the loser of the battle. Golett, an automaton Pokemon, reverse holo. The energy that burns inside it enables it to move, but no one has yet been able to identify this energy. And Kling Clang evolves from Clang, a gear Pokemon. Hologram. Its red core functions as an energy tank. It fires the charged energy through its spikes into an area. And last pack, one more Black Bolt. Gold card. Grass Energy. Minchino, a chinchilla Pokemon. They greet one another by rubbing each other with their tails, which are always kept well groomed and clean. Timber, a muscular Pokemon. It fights by swinging a piece of lumber around. It is close to evolving when it can handle the lumber without difficulty. Petalil, a bulb Pokemon. The leaves on its head are very bitter. Eating one of these leaves is known to refresh a tired body. Antique Cover Fossil, a trainer item. Electric evolves from Tynamo, a Elefish Pokemon. Jerky art again. They coil around foes and shock them with electricity generating organs that seem simply to be circular patterns. Fennel, a trainer supporter. Prussel evolves from Dwebble, a stone home Pokemon.
Wow.
Larvesta, a torch Pokemon. Pokeball, reverse hollow. Hello. This Pokemon was believed to have been born from the sun. When it evolves, its entire body is engulfed in flames. Duosion evolves from Solosis, a mitosis Pokemon. Reverse hollow. And Klinklang evolves from Clang, a gear Pokemon. Hologram. So for the amount of illustration rares in Black Bolt and White Flare, I sure don't have a good record of pulling a lot of them. I think today it's pretty clear that White Flare was the winner. 2 Pokeballs and the energies versus 1 Pokeball. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to leave a like, comment down below, and even subscribe if you feel like it. Until next time, thank you for joining me. Testing 1 2 hello 3 4 hello. Today is a tea day. I centered. Did any of those recordings work, or did it peak out? Welcome to my Poke. Itchy eye. I need to get some of those jumbo sleeves. That was it. Ebony that was talking about them. So shiny. Their deceptively cute act is Sigilyph, an avianoid Pokemon. Sigil. That even a group of wrestlers could not make it bulge an inch. A cerebral Pokemon. Let me do that again.
Wow.